matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Our starter in this one, Justin Steele. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Inside, and 1-1. That's a little bit low. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ripped on a line. Buxton makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Eric
2 outs, base is empty. Eric Gillis digs in now. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. And he swings over the top there.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
On the ground. Sends it to first, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the White Sox. The Twins coming up, no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. And now for the Twins, Colt Keith. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Lined into right. Canario hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Brandon Lowe.
He's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency. That bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. 1 out, base is empty. Big stack center field. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swings through that one. 0-1.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Correa on his horse and coming home. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Here's Royce Lewis. Fly ball down the line. Lays out and makes the play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Back at Target Field, here's the catcher, Corey Lee. Steele back to work. On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first. And quickly one away in the second. And up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Foul ball. Backed off the plate that time.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Stepping in, Gabriel Arias. And that one fouled off. Steele, 32 years old, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. That misses the zone. 1-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
At the belt and fires. Oh, look at the stop. Off balance speed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back in Minnesota, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Jeffers with a homer in his last game. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. Onto the patio and gone. See you later. Oh, muscle to center field. His second homer of this series, and the Twins have the lead now. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Brandon Lau in the box now. No balls and a strike. Out to center. Roccaforte hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Byron Buxton, batting with one down, takes a strike. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. This one in the air, right field. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Riley Green, the next Twin up to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Gladney brings it in for the 3rd out. But the Twins strike first on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And that is strike one. Steele, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Gladney with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
And now the right fielder, Alexander Canario. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Canario launched a homer in his most recent game. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here's the rookie center fielder, Carson Roccaforte. Homered last night, added another hit as well. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
2 out, space is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Corrals it, and that is that. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail here 1-0. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So up next for Minnesota, Colt Pete. 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1 low.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So man aboard, Carlos Correa, the next to hit. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Full extension, makes the catch. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Gosegi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something makes the grab. 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And it goes just foul. 0-2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Minnesota solo shot extends the lead. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening. Back at target field, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Corey Lee. Swings through that one for strike one.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And he swings through that one.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. 1 for 2. That one blasted deep to right. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is out of here.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Nick Mears up and throwing. Number 43 also throwing. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
The right fielder.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move.
Now pitching
on the mound now, Nick Mears.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Canario at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses. To first, 3rd out. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run homer. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Twins 5 and the White Sox 2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Doherty back to work. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
Well, these Twins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Lewis stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting,
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And that one is lifted in the air. Canario under it. He's got it. And that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 43.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Baldwin at the plate now as he chases after that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Outside low, and a count even 1-1. Swing and a miss. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. So no runs, no hits, no errors. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. And now here is Brandon Lowe. Off the plate, and it's 1-0. Swings through that one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. Here's Byron Buxton. That one's in there. 0-1. Lowe gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Lifted in the air, right field. 1 down. Here's Riley Green, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Man at first, 1 away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back now and on the mound, the closer, Yohan Duran.
He's clearly their go-to guy in this bullpen to finish out ball games. Looking for his 40th save of the season right here, so he's been excellent.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Lee now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And it's fouled away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Jeffers sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter. The bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Sosa now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And a base hit up the middle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Gabriel Arias steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered here in this one. That one in triple digits. Sosa off of first with 2 away. And the White Sox down to their final strike.
Got so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
1 strike away. Not close with that one. 1-2 to count.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Now a chance for DJ Gladney. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins take the first 2 games of this series.
We've grown to expect him to just roll into games and simply close them out easily, and he's made it look very easy at times, and now he's up to 40 saves for the year.
I couldn't find them in bigger. Perfectly real sneak coach. They're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it. I take it back and split it to BMC.